So the United Kingdom has officially announced that from November 25th, 2025, international students can now switch directly from a student visa to the Innovation Founder Visa without having to leave the UK. This is a major shift, but what does it mean? Who qualifies? What will it cost? And what are the downsides? So let's talk. For years, the UK system made it very difficult for students to remain after graduation unless they switched to the graduate route, skilled worker visa, or secure sponsorship from an employer. But now the UK is saying, if you're a student and you have viable business idea, you can stay back and build it instantly. This means you no longer need to return home to apply. You don't need employer sponsorship to stay. You don't also need to wait for 2 years on a graduate visa. So this is the closest the UK has ever come to telling students, if you can create value, we will give you a pathway to stay. So the Innovation Founder Visa is a business visa for people who want to start an innovative, scalable business in the UK. The key word here is innovative, meaning it must solve a real problem. It must also be something investors or the UK economy would benefit from. So this visa replaces the old Innovator Visa that requires £50,000 upfront. Now the UK is focusing more on ideas and credibility, not just money. If approved, the visa gives you 3 years to build your business, the right to work for your own company, a pathway to permanent residence if your business succeeds, and also the ability to bring your dependent. So the question now is eligibility. Who is eligible? First, you must meet the three requirements, which are: one, you must have a business idea that is innovative. It's not just your regular business like restaurant, barbing salon, no. And secondly, it must be viable. That means you must show you understand the business. Third, it must be scalable. It must be able to grow and create jobs. Example of such ideas are tech platforms, health innovations. You must be able to solve a need. Logistics innovation, agricultural tech. When we talk about agriculture, we are not talking about farming. Yes, you can talk about a platform, build a platform where farmers can access their farm using a technology. So we also talk about e-commerce. These are some of the business ideas that are eligible on this platform. But after you've done all this, they will still take a step further to look at your background, your business plan, your financial capacity, your seriousness, market research, education plan. So basically, you're going to be pitching your business. So you must also show you have the financial stability. Even though they say there's no more 50K upfront payment requirements, but you must prove that you can support yourself at the start of this business. So here brings us to the realistic cost. Endorsement fees between £1,000 to £1,500. Some endorsing bodies also charge yearly monetary fees. So the Home Office application fee is around £1,036. The NHS surcharge around £1,035 per year for you and each of your dependents. So depending on the number of persons that are on your visa. So the business cost itself, you need money to actually start up this business. So at least you need at least £5,000 to £15,000 for basic models and more for complex ideas. So for Nigerian students who have strong entrepreneurial energy, this is a big opportunity. But here are the realities you must consider. Not all ideas will be approved. Businesses like restaurants, salons, transportation will be outrightly rejected, so don't even try it. Don't forget that the endorsing bodies reject many people. They focus on people who can convince them that they have the skills to succeed. So you must be able to pitch your business. Also, do not forget that this business is being monitored, and if you do not deliver, your endorsement can be withdrawn outrightly. We don't want to talk about the cost because by the time you put your dependent, NHS, surcharge, the business cost, it is not cheap. And the risks of business failure, because at the end of the day, if this business does not go through within the 3 years period, you do not get an extension, and this is the biggest risk. So my point exactly is this is an opportunity, but only for those who treat it like a serious business, not a shortcut. As a truth at a time. Take care and have a nice day.